Hello and welcome back. And if this is the first time you're watching one of our videos, then it's fantastic to have you here. Today I'm going to be talking about the USA Telebration Lite Rosewood Telecaster by Fender. So I'm going to be talking all about the guitar and giving you some demonstrations as we go. This is Everything Guitar. This was brought out in 2011 in celebration of 60 years of the Telecaster. Goes back a long way. We've had nearly 70 years of the design, which preceded the famous Stratocaster. The body shape is a bit like a cheese board, or something you cut bread on. It's not very elegant as designs go. You know, you could see what they were trying to do is make it Spanish guitar shaped in a way and try to do something, I guess in those days, kind of radical and made it look kind of modern. But now it's a classic design. So this guitar is from the Telebration series, which is the 60-year anniversary. They brought out various models, and this is the Rosewood guitar. Now, manufacturers have experimented with rosewood, especially electric guitar manufacturers. I guess mainly because rosewood is used a lot in Spanish guitar design. So they wanted to bring the element of Spanish guitar into, the mainstream electric guitar. Obviously, with acoustic instruments, the wood is of far more importance than on an electric guitar, but still mass equals sustain. So the heavier and denser the wood, sometimes that can help the sustain. So Fender designed a rosewood guitar, and George Harrison was one of the famous recipients of one of Fender's early rosewood electric guitars, the Telecaster, which he used on the rooftop during the Let It Be sessions. But the Telebration guitar differs very slightly because it's kind of like a sandwich, the body. So you've got a rosewood top and back, but the body is partly spruce. Now, spruce is a lighter wood. Now, one of the complaints about the rosewood guitars is they are very heavy. So any kind of weight relief that you can get is a good idea. So for the Telebration model, they decided for the rosewood design that they would slim it down a little bit. Body finish is like a gloss lacquer. It's not that strong as lacquer goes, which I guess people like guitars when they look beaten up. Fenders traditionally look better when they're beaten up, so I guess that might explain why the lacquer isn't the best on it. The neck is maple, rather than on the original George Harrison guitars, which was all rosewood. So the neck is maple, and it's like a C shape. The fretboard is rosewood. I prefer ebony, harder wearing, but rosewood, you know, it's okay. It will wear away though if you play it a lot. The fretboard radius is 9.5 inch. On the traditional side, it's not quite as, you know, those 7.5 inch radius Strats, you know, are very, very rounded fretboards. So this is slightly flatter than that. .22 frets, medium jumbo. Scale length, standard 25.5 inch. The nut width, 1.685, which is 42.8 millimeters. Synthetic bone nut. Bog standard truss rod. So single action truss rod. The pickups are the 62 custom single coil on the bridge and the 62 custom single coil front. Three position switch. So usual thing, bridge pickup. Middle position selects both pickups, and then obviously you've got the front pickup as well, and they're nice sounding pickups. Master volume, master tone, all the hardware is chrome. Now the bridge is an original vintage style, and it's got its problems, and you have to wonder what Fender think they were doing when they designed the bridge saddles for this particular guitar. I don't know whether it's going to be easy to see on video, but they're like slotted, like threaded across. So the strings have to sit in the slots. But you do have to wonder whether the slots have been engineered so that the strings can sit in correctly at the right distance, or whether it's just slotted in and just hope for the best. So I suspect that the latter is the case here. You don't necessarily notice it too much when you're playing, but I'm sure that if you have regular bridge saddles, you've got a better chance of getting the strings to be the right length, because obviously the closer you are to the correct length from the nut and the bridge, the better you are for intonation purposes. So it's still that haphazard design. I do think, alright, for the 60-year celebration, yeah, they've tried to keep it so, you know, because you've got one saddle fits two strings, which, you know, it's not the best way of doing it. You're better off with 6 saddles. I know it's not original, but, you know, where they have changed the rosewood and made it into a rosewood sandwich, you know, they've compromised there. I mean, come on guys, compromise on the bridge. The pickguard is 3-ply black, white, black. I've used it a lot at gigs. It's a reliable guitar, stays in tune. It's a nice playing guitar though, I really like it. The neck feels nice. So it's a nice playable guitar, fairly comfortable as they go. Don't really notice the weight too much. I think I prefer a heavier weight guitar than a lighter weight on an electric. But it's not so heavy that it destroys your shoulder. And it's got a whole range of sounds. The tone roll-off is quite nice. You can get some jazzy sounds with it. So I really like it. It's just a shame that they've they messed about, with it, and they could have improved it really. 60-year anniversary, could have been a 60-year update. They've updated the body. Why not update the bridge? Hey ho. So all round, it's a nice, usable guitar. And if you want to see more performance-based content from me, then head over to my main performance channel, the Dale Harris Guitar channel, and it's in the card right now in the right-hand corner. And you know the saying, those that can, do, and I should leave out the other bit that says, those that can't talk about it. So if this video has helped you, then why not subscribe? And why not check out some of our other videos? And there are 2 here to check out for you now. And remember, don't just watch, play, and make the commitment to becoming a better guitarist by subscribing to the channel. All the best. Hasta luego.